All right, guys, so here we are. We're going to go check out the Fort Mountain. Head toward town, see what happens with this day, shall we? All right, guys, welcome back to this episode of Rolling with T-Bone. If you're new here, welcome in. My name's T-Bone. I shoot motorcycle-related content and any kind of content, really. If you are new here, I invite you to go check out a couple of my videos. Make sure that I'm right for you, and if you think I am, consider giving old T-Bone a like and subscribe and all that good stuff. If you're old here, welcome back. You know what's going on. All right, guys, kind of an impromptu ride. I kind of knew I was going to be riding today all week, basically, but I wasn't sure location, destination, and then I kind of settled on Fort Mountain yesterday. We'll see. I've invited a couple of people to join me, so Flip was going to join me, but I invited Flip, but a little bit too cool for him to get out this morning. Tell you, it's hard on the Florida man acclimating to these cold Georgia mountain temperatures, which it's about 44, 45 right now. It's still cool, but he said he's going to ride local today, so just taking advantage of the weather, guys. Daggone, we've been all shut up all winter long, and when we did get to ride, we froze to death doing it. But I got some bundles on, I ain't gonna lie to you, I got some layers on, but tell you what, I'm gonna ease on over here, get Big Papa filled up with gas, and see what's waiting on us. See y'all in a couple seconds. Hi guys, so we ran into Georgia Hillbilly. He does exist. He's not a 12-year-old kid on the other end of the keyboard when he's talking to us. So what's up to the crew?
Hey man, hey, what's up everybody? Hey, recycle everybody.
So we met up here at the Conoco. Unfortunately, Hillbilly's not going to be able to roll all the way with us, but just wanted to show he's tall fella too. Come to find out, I've known his family for years, so he's real. And he's getting ready to go to the West Coast, and I'm trying to talk him into getting his camera set up so we can take us along with him. But I'll catch y'all back on the road.
I'm working on it.
And you're leaving out June the 1st?
June the 1st.
June the 1st, going to Spokane, Washington. You're a better man than I am. I ain't riding.
And all the way to Northern California.
Yeah. All I can say is bye, Felicia. Catch y'all back on the road. All right, guys, we are back up and out on Rolling with T-Bone. Got to meet the Georgia Hillbilly there, guys. Good guy, great guy. Gonna try to get him a camera set up because June the 1st, the Hillbilly is leaving out for west and parts unknown, going to Spokane, Washington. So I told him we definitely wanted him to get himself a camera and take us along on the ride with him. So he said he's got a camera, we just got to get it set up for him. So look for that. Maybe we'll start getting us some regular content from the Georgia Hillbilly. But me and the milkman is who it has come down to today. We're still going to hit Fort Mountain, do the ride. I'll tell you though, guys, it's cool to meet people that you met on YouTube. I've met Flip, like I said. Now I've met the Georgia Hillbilly. You got to meet everybody else. It's just one of them things you got to wait for time and opportunity. Time and opportunity. Old saying that guy used to have, time and money is the only thing stopping things from happening. But Hillbilly couldn't go with the ride all the way with us today. He got to work on some plumbing issues he's having. Got to reroute some plumbing. His wife got a new Dodge Hellcat. She's wanting life to be a little more convenient for her at home with her Hellcat. So the Hillbilly going to do all that today and take care of it. Yeah, just gonna enjoy the day, guys. Man, I'm ready. I'm just ready to catch some wind. I am sitting at about 44.5 miles on the new tires. Of course, I power washed the tires off. A lot of that oil came off of them, but Dunlap says don't ride them hard until you get over 100 miles, a little over. So I'm still breaking them in. Hooligan knows what I'm talking about. He's had to break in his new tires. Of course, now he went on a ride, and I forget exactly how many miles he said he ended up, but I know he went a long ways. Been watching the hooligan here lately. I think good things is about to happen for him. You know, sometimes you just got to be patient and wait. So I don't want to jinx nothing for him, but I know he's hopefully some big things is about to happen for hooligan, and man, he needs it. He needs all the good to happen in his life. He's had a rough time here lately. Of course, he's done good not letting it bring him down, and you know, it's depressing, I know, but old hooligan is stuck in there and just been tried and true. But tell you what, guys, I'm gonna get us on off the highway here. Ain't much going on here. I'm gonna pick back up after we get on Fort Mountain, do a little recording down there. Alright guys, talk to y'all in just a second. Alright guys, as we're going down Boardtown Road, great road, fun road to ride to get to where we're going. Yeah, man, it was great to meet the hillbilly there. Yeah, I didn't know until, of course, he told me that he has a 82 shovelhead. I know Milkman was talking to him about it there. There was a time that I was actually looking to get a shovelhead to do some content with on this channel. I wanted to do some shovelhead content, but never could come up with a shovelhead that I liked. Or, well, I could have traded a couple different times, but people say just go out and buy you one. Well, I can't afford to go buy nothing, but hillbilly maybe he'll get us some content shot or whatever on his. But yeah, man, I'll tell you, them shovelheads, finicky motorcycles, you gotta, you know, they take a lot of wrenching on them, which is cool. I mean, nothing like that. That's kind of why I love Hippie's Chopper Corner and I love Sleekhead Customs, because those guys, they take these older motorcycles and they give them the love and the attention and what they need to really be right and to keep them on the road, because these older motorcycles are starting to disappear. I mean, people are getting a hold of them and they're sitting on them, they're not doing anything with them. And this goes back a couple of 2 or 3 years ago. I had mentioned that I'd like to get a shovelhead for my channel, or an iron head. Not really. I like iron heads. I just don't really know a whole lot about them. Now, I have in the past owned a couple of different shovel heads. I had a either a 78 or a 79, I guess, Super Glide, but it was a shovel head 1200. And then I had a later on, which I didn't keep either one of them real long, but later on I had a 83, I think it was. It was either a late 83 model or an early 84 that still had the shovel head engine lowrider. But yeah, man, them shovel heads, I tell you, they're getting to be far and few in between, and I thought about getting one to shoot some content on. Y'all know me, I like to ride anything. But yeah, man, it was fun meeting with the hillbilly there. Come to find out, I've known his brother Jackie for all my life. I used to go to church with his brother Jackie and his wife Doris and their kids. Good folks. I mean, really good folks. And of course, hillbilly there, he comes from good stock. Haven't never really met him up until today. Was the first time that, believe it or not, living in this area my whole life, and him his whole life. He's been here forever. Never met. Didn't find me until he found me on YouTube. And he is a YouTube fan, guys. I gotta say, the hillbilly's a YouTube fan. He's a Rollin' with T-Bone fan on YouTube. That's cool. But guys, I'm riding Boardtown Road now. I can't recall precisely if I've actually ever recorded Boardtown Road. I think I have. I think it's in an older video. But I'm not going to record all of it because I want to save some of my recording for Fort Mountain. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and get us on to Fort Mountain. I'll see y'all in just a second. Alright guys, we have officially made it to Fort Mountain. And to my sister Robin, I know you're gonna get the comments, you're gonna say you didn't stop by the house, you didn't tell me you was coming. I know, I'm sorry, but we were kind of on a time crunch today. Maybe one day when me and R1's riding, we can just, so I can holler at you and let you know we're in town and stop by and see you. But I am going to miss you this time. I'm sorry. But anyway, that's my real sister, Robin. Every time I ride Fort Mountain, she say you didn't come by and see me. Well, I'm sorry. Of course, I got to find out exactly where her house is down here on Fort Mountain. She moved down here, and I ain't never been to her house yet. She's somewhere around here, though. But yeah, boy, guys, I'm telling you, turning out to be a gorgeous day. I've done swapped out of the gauntlet gloves, and I may end up, before this is all said and done, having to shed one of my jackets. I got my hoodie on, and I've got my big overcoat here on. I tell you though, guys, I was going to mention this about this GoPro 10 here I'm working with, the new camera here. Of course, that's the 8, and I'm not using it to record back just when I'm off the bike. But I really like the battery life on this GoPro 10, guys. Battery lasts a whole lot longer than on that camera. I am eventually going to get me a power pack for it too, so I can plug up and keep a power pack on it. I've got a power pack that, let me just back up a minute. I've got a power pack that'll work. It's a regular battery pack for like your cell phone or whatever, and I tested it. It will work on this. But I've read a couple things that, and one of the things I don't know is I don't know if I can run just a straight power pack without having to have a battery inside the camera. I didn't check that, but I don't want to be constantly throwing power to the battery and end up burning my battery up or end up messing the camera up. So I've got to do a little bit of research on that. But double bicycle for sale. Woohoo! Squirrel. I done lost my whole train of thought, guys. Oh yeah, I want to give a shout out to Slickhead Custom. Hey, Slickhead's put me in a couple of his videos. He's showing old Rolling with T-Bone some love. Man, I like Slick's channel. I like Hippie's Chopper Corner. Now I like X's Chopper Blog. Go X out there, man. X, I'll tell you, X is he's got him some big projects going on, some nice looking bikes. But I like watching those guys. I like watching Slick, because I'm gonna tell you, Slick's got a couple of good looking ladies who are on his page there. But not that that's the only reason I watch it. So don't think that. But Hippie has been putting out some really good content here lately, right along with Slick. They kind of been coinciding, coexisting, or whatever you call it. But they've both been making some real good content. Like I said, Slickhead's been shouting me out in some of his videos, and that's very cool. You know, he's showing us small channels some love, and I tell you, I like those Slick. He just, of course, I don't wrench on my bikes. I got Milkman who wrenches. I can, let me back up, I can wrench on my own bikes. I do know how to do the work. I just don't like to do the work. Oh God, I know that's bad. I can do the work. I can split cases. I can do whatever I need to do. I just don't like to do it. You know, I've reached that, and here's the problem with that. I better explain that just a little bit. My dad made me wrench so much when I was a kid, because my dad was a mechanic and he worked on everything, built race cars, motorcycles. He did all that stuff. I think I just got burnt out, and I got burnt out from being cussed out from not doing things right. I just don't like doing mechanic work. I never have liked doing mechanic work. You know, like I said, not that I don't know how to do the mechanic work, I just don't like to do the mechanic work. But anyway, we're going to get on up here in the twisties just a little bit. Ooh, Corvette. Nice. Fort Mountain, guys, we got some nice choices here. There's some nice curves on Fort Mountain. Man, beautiful day that it's turning out to be, though. Golly, fun. All right, guys, I'm gonna just set y'all to record, and I'm gonna pay attention to what I'm doing here. Riding on the Fort Mountain. We're getting closer, guys. 78 miles is what we got on our new tires. Getting them close to being broken in, as long as there ain't no hawks flying up breaking my nose. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you're new here, I've got a story in my older videos called the hawk story. Essentially, I got hit in the face with a hawk on this very road several years ago. Ended up breaking my nose, but I finished the ride. Two brothers I was with, my whole face is throbbing. Good times, good times. But I've got that video down in there if you want to go find it. Tell you all about the hawk story. But you know, I was talking there a second ago about channels, about like Slick and Hippie. You know, got good comedy, but I'll tell you who else does good comedy on his channel too is Big Smitty Riding. Big Smitty, he opens up usually with a comedy sketch. Pretty funny guy. There's just a lot of people out here on YouTube that do this thing a whole lot better than I do. I mean, I've got fans, and I'm happy of that. I mean, I'm very happy for that. But there's people out here that do it a lot better than I do it, and I enjoy watching them. I really do. I'll tell you, man, Fort Mountain. So I'll tell you what, guys, I'm gonna, like I said, continue on, and we get to the overlook down here. I'll get off and get some footage at the overlook, but I'm just kind of new tires. I'm going to pay attention to what I'm doing here, because I don't know if it comes up on camera, but whoo, see you lean right there. There's some pretty good curves over here on Fort Mountain. Definitely third gear and fourth gear country through here. Good ride, beautiful views. A little hazy, but Smokey the Bear wants you to prevent flowers. Kill the wildflowers. A couple videos back, I had all that smoke where they caught Big Frog Mountain on fire. Man, there was a bunch of smoke. Glad it ain't a smoky day today. Of course, Fort Mountain is a national park area. It does have a national park in it. Getting ready to cross out of Gilmer County into Murray County, Dalton, Georgia. Carpet capital of the world. Man, what a view. Beautiful. Say, rides like this, you start clearing your mind, and you get kind of sunk into the road. Kind of pick up on the vibrations of the highway. Milkman back there, we kind of in sync. Always comes down to me and the milkman on motorcycles, down like 4 flats. Ooh, 65 convertible, beautiful. Of course, it's a red 65. I reckon all of them had to be red. Those ladies from back in the day, they wanted them red convertible Mustangs. Red with the rag top. And of course, I talked about no smoke earlier in the video, but we get to the Chatsworth side. I don't know if you can see it back there, but it looks like they got a pretty good sized forest fire going on. Man, what a view. I'm in the milkman checking it out. Well, I might turn away. Oh, nice views, guys. You get into North Georgia, you get into some of the most beautiful riding there is, in my opinion. But that's just my humble opinion. But anyway, we'll see you guys back on the road. Hey guys, just wanted to jump in here real quick on this video and say it was good getting to meet the hillbilly. Some of the other channels I want to remind you guys to check out is, of course, I mentioned Hooligan and Georgia Hillbilly and all those guys. Keith Huntsman, and let's remember Loose Juice, Jasmine Ty, Nothing at Random. A lot of good guys and gals out there making content. So I just wanted to jump in here real quick and tell you guys about that. But we're coming close to the end of this ride, guys. This one's 31 minutes long. This video is. Turned out to be a great ride and a great day. So I hope you guys got to enjoy the pretty weather yourselves. I know some people were dealing with rain on the day that I shot this video, but tell you what, guys, if you made it this far, thanks for hanging in here. We got just a few more minutes to go. Guys, so that's pretty well much bringing us to the end of Fork Mountain, and I think I'm going to cut this video short, or well, this ain't going to be too short of a video. Sorry about the short videos last week, but I just had a ton going on and things bothering me, so it kind of came across, I think, on the videos. But all better now, got me a good ride in. But yeah, man, been a good day so far, and the rest of this ride's pretty well much just highway riding to get back to where we're going. But I think I'm going to cut this in short. Fort Mountain, if you guys ever get to LJ, want to ride Fort Mountain, I'm telling you, it's definitely worth a visit. Good ride, good ride. But I'll tell you what, guys, y'all remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. Go check out all these other channels. Recycled Hooligan, Neil M, Keith Huntsman, Egghead Rocks, Slickhead, all them guys and gals. We got some other ones we're trying. Like I said, Hillbilly's trying to get, gonna try to get his camera set up. I'm gonna give him a hand with that. Try to get him set up for recording. Gonna try to get it to where he can take us with him and post his adventures as he's going out to Spokane, Washington. But anyway, guys, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that little notification bell that tells you when Rolling with T-Bone crew is active and putting out videos. And I'll tell you what, guys, till the next time, as I'm scraping pegs here, y'all take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and hey, thanks for watching.